Today, we're going to be going over everything you need to know for the 2022 Halloween event for the console edition of Rust. And let's start things off with the most important part of the event, collecting candy, because we're all fat, at least at heart. Anyways, the way this works is every 2 days, candy is going to be spawning into Rust. You have 2 minutes to pick up as much candy as you can. Please note, if you have the candy basket, you can pick up candy much faster. I'm going to show you how to get that earlier on. But as you pick up candy, every 10 candy can be converted into a bag. 10 bags can be converted into, I guess, like a medium bag, and then 10 medium bags can be converted into a large bag. And the way this works is the higher tier of bag you have, the better the loot that you're going to get. So here you can see I got a bow with that sort of low tier bag, and with the mid tier bag I got a chainsaw, so that's much better. One thing to note about candy collection is if you do not have a candy bucket, it is going to take you a lot longer to collect candy. So once you get your first 10 candies, go ahead and convert that to a bag, open that bag, and you're going to get your bucket. And now you can collect candy faster. So yeah, if you're here just to learn about that, that's everything you need to know. Also, if you place top 3, you're going to get a special prize. And if you go to Outpost, that is the best place to collect the candy. Now let's go over the other items that have been introduced with this Halloween update. So with the Halloween event, you've got 10 new items that have been introduced for a limited time only. You have a gravestone, a wood cross, a mummy suit. You've got a sickle, which is going to be just a weapon that has some very base combat stats. You have a butcher knife, which is an extremely fast attack rate knife. Then you've got a coffin, which can actually hold the 42 items, which is pretty great. You've got spider webs, which are just decorations, graveyard fences, which are basically fences but decorations, a scarecrow suit, and finally a pitchfork. Now the pitchfork and sickle I don't think there's too much use for, but the other items can be used to Halloween up your base, and the butcher knife is actually a pretty fast damage weapon. So here's the mummy suit, you can see what it looks like. Here's the scarecrow suit, you can see what that looks like. Here is the coffin. I don't recommend using these too much because they're pretty awkward to place, as you can see. It takes up a little bit too much space in my opinion, but 42 inventory slots is nice. And you can see there, I counted out, it's 42 slots. I confirmed it, no bugs yet. Then you've got your butcher knife, which as you can see, fairly fast attack weapon. So that can be good for popping barrels open. Then you've got the sickle, which in my opinion isn't really going to be good for anything. It goes a little bit too slow, and the same can be said for the pitchfork. Now, when it comes to decorations, the spiderwebs are a bit buggy, but if you actually go to the outpost, you can recycle spiderwebs for scrap. You can use that scrap to buy stuff that can be converted to cloth and basically have an infinite scrap manufacturing machine, if that bug is still in-game come production or main branch. Here are the 3 items that you have. You've got your gravestone, your cross, and your fence. And that is the Halloween update. There's also the potential that there will be roaming AI units, but those were introduced into the beta branch or the test branch and then pulled out of it because of bugs. I'm not sure if those bugs were fixed. My guess is probably not, but we'll see if they introduce those into the Halloween event or not. Anyways, thank you for watching. Until next time, peace.